How do I feel about polyurethane wood glues? You know, PU wood glue, such as this one by Eureka Glues. It has its place. It cures very fast. Has a fairly good water resistance. So, you'd think it'd be the go-to glue, wouldn't you? For everything. Now, that's the thing you see about glues. Some glues are suited for certain projects and some glues are not. You see, I wouldn't use this in furniture. No. And the reason for that is because it carries on expanding for a little while after it's actually gone off. And then you get up with a bit of a mess. You can end up with exploding wood glue out of your joints and what have you. You don't want that on a piece of furniture. The other thing is, it's not easy to clean off. You know, normally if you're using PVAs or in Cascamite and what have you, you can just get a rag and you can wipe off the excess and it doesn't leave any staining or anything like that. It's ideal for furniture then, isn't it? Now, you can prevent this exploding out of the joint, like that, okay? It's fine on this job because it's just an old gate. Doesn't matter. Don't just cut it off with an old sharpened up hacksaw blade and, you know, everything will be good. But what you can do is, before you actually put the joint together, so you put basically you spread your glue onto your joint, not right up to the edge. You mark the edge of your joint, say for instance 10 mil, okay? And you only place the wood glue up to that 10 mil, all right? And then use some acrylic mastic like this one and put a little bead of that around. And what the acrylic mastic will do, it'll create a dam. So the actual polyurethane doesn't expand past the dam. That is the concept. And it does work to a degree. You could still end up with a certain amount of exploding glue. But the other thing about it is really, really messy to work with. And yesterday I was using it for this gate. And my hand's a little bit, how do you put it? It doesn't wash off. No, it's just got to wear off. So ideally you should be wearing gloves, just, you know, like latex gloves or what have you. Or is that neoprene? What's that? The black ones. I can't remember what it's called now, but anyway. There are better glues for furniture, obviously. Now, I like my Cascamite. I've been using Cascamite for years. I stopped a bit during the pandemic because of, you know, Polyvine spoiled the glue. They ruined it. But now it's in the hands of Eureka Glues, and it's good stuff again. So I use the older Cascamite. That's my go-to glue. I've got a big tub of it. Now, it makes perfect sense to me. But to be honest, if it's just internal woodwork, you're probably just as well with a D3. Which has a little bit of water resistance and what have you. So if you've got any humidity in the room, it's not just about being immersed, it's about humidity. The D3 will suffice. It really will. And it grips like hell. And one of the things I like about the Eureka Glues D3, which is that one, or the D4, they're both fairly translucent, I found. I've actually done a little test. I'm waiting for it to dry at the moment, so I'll show you that later in another video. Get my worms out in a minute. It's my thyroid. So it's fairly translucent. So when you do a glue up, say for an edge board, glue an edge boards together on an edge glue up, such as a tabletop or something like that, it doesn't. You can't see it. No, it is pretty translucent. Far more translucent than, say, for instance, Evo Stick. Way more translucent. So I was quite impressed with that. So I'm doing a test at the moment with the D3, but also a Patex D3 as well to see which one is the most translucent. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be Eureka Glues, but we'll see once that's fully dried out. But you see, there are other glues as well. You've got hot melt glues and what have you. These sort of derivatives of the old animal glues of yesteryear. But obviously not going to that extent, boiling up glues and stuff like that, rabbits and what have you. And horse skin, and God knows what else, and hoof. But you say, so for furniture, it makes perfect sense for basic furniture, the PVAs, or the yellow glues, like for instance, Type Bond, Elmer's glue, or like the ones by Eureka glues, such as these. These are excellent. I have to give them their dues, and I would not say that because I will not lie. And so I have to admit, so far I'm very pleased with them. You know, if I have any problems, I will say, you know. But so far, so good. Tell me in the comments down below, what is your go-to glue? Is it Type Bond? Is it Gorilla Glue? Is it Super Glue? Is it double-sided sticky tape? I don't know. Is it fly papers? I don't got a clue. What do you like to use? Do you actually even use PU wood glue, such as this one by Eureka Glues, all right, for your furniture? Do you think it has a place constructing furniture? I have my doubts. I'm sure some people do. Please leave it in the comments down below. Toodaloo. Don't forget to hit the like button and maybe subscribe to the channel, because you get one fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. Toodaloo.